Sarva Dukkha Vimochani.
Sarva Dukkha Vimochani. Sarva Dukkha Vimochani.
Sarva Mrityu Prasamani.
Sarva Mrityu Prashamani. Sarva Mrityu Prashamani.
Even the fulfillment of karma also can create dukkha. That's the beauty of karma. Even the fulfillment. Because the next cycle is going to start. It is in the understanding you get free from pain and pleasure. Take the case of Bali Chakravarti. On one point, the point of Sukracharya, he thinks Bali Chakravarti lost all the kingdom. Unnecessarily, he donated his kingdom to a sannyasi. But Bali Chakravarti, from his side, even though he was pushed down to Patala, he was one of the rare people who got the Padasparsha. Brahma Kadigina Padamu. That feet which was washed by Brahma was put on Bali Chakravarti's head. Who gets that bhagya? It is a pain in Sukracharya's looks. Pleasure for Bali Chakravarti. That is why she is Sarva Dukkha Vimochani. All you have to do is surrender to her. Not only desire. If somebody hurts you and you are in pain, at some point you need to stop worrying and recite some stotra, some prayer, or be silent and get connected to her. By way of karma siddhanta, she awakens you and frees you from the pain. He says, my child, you think that this person has hurt you. I will show you your previous karma. You have hurt that person. And what you have done is being repaid. I am not doing anything. So don't worry. It just finished. The karma is over. So by way of karma siddhanta, she frees you from the pain. Suppose one of your close relative dies, family member dies. You are in pain. But she removes the pain. Sarva Dukkha Vimochani, not Prashamani. Prashamani is different. Prashamani means subsides, but Vimochani, she frees you by loss of memory, forgetfulness. You forget that person as the time goes. If that forgetfulness is not there, if you have continuous memory, think of your life, how many people have passed from your life. You should be crying always. So, as Gita Acharya says, I am the one who gives memory to you and protect you, but I am the same one who gives you forgetfulness and protect you. And if you are involved in the worldly pleasures, Maya, she creates one problem for you. Every pain, every problem is a warning for you that you are going in the wrong path. If you can take it like that, then you are free from all the dukkhas. If you see further, our life started with dukkha only, right? We cried. Of course, we didn't understand that is dukkha, an expression of dukkha. Maybe because the cord is cut. My mother used to tell me, whenever I was observing my cousin, a small baby, smiling and crying in sleep, I used to ask my mother, what is that happening? Whether it is true or not, my mother told, you know what? God comes to them in their sleep and tells, your mother has gone away. Then immediately they cry. And suddenly God will come and say, she has come back. And she will smile. Whatever the truth of the story or the statement, that has given me the firm foundation. Oh, if I am with mother, I'll be happy. If I am away from the mother, I'll be sad. That is when I was playing a game, we have to hold one pillar. As long as you hold the pillar and run in between the pillars, you're not out. But if you are running and somebody touches you, you are out. The pillar is mother. As long as you're holding the pillar, the dukkha will not affect you. You're not out. I know a person in Boston, is a yoga teacher. You know how he departed from the life? Anayasa maranam. He just dressed himself to go to the work. He crossed the main door, came back again and changed into dhoti and angavastra, sat in the puja room, in the sukhasana, looking at the mother, smiling. He left the body. Who will get this kind of departure? And we all know departing from this body will be pain for us. Leaving this family, leaving this wealth, leaving this fame. Fear whether I will get same kind of life or not. If the life is good. Whether I will be born as a human being or not. That fear creates dukkha. That is why prana prayana samaye narayana shabda matrena punarjanma nasyati. That dukkha creates punarjanma. I need to leave the body in bliss or without any attachment. Why the dukkha comes? The attachment. If I think that this is mine and I have to part with this, I get dukkha. But if I think that this is not mine and somebody has dropped it and I'm only handing over that back to him, I don't get dukkha. Same thing life. So that kind of higher knowledge she gives, right from the birth to the death, in between also, as long as you get connected to that Sarvanandamayi, when Ananda is there, there is no place for dukkha. When we talk about the belongingness, the best example is given in Durga Saptasati. You know, the 13 chapters are there. The first chapter, the king who is driven away by his enemies, actually he was defeated by his enemies and ran away to the forest for peace of mind. And he comes to the ashram of a saint. Naturally in ashram he should have enjoyed a lot of peace. We also think most of the time, had we been in ashram, it would have been more peaceful. But the fact is, even after coming to the ashram, both the king and the businessman who has been driven away by his own family members, both of them didn't enjoy the peace. You know why? That belongingness. I used to have this kingdom. I used to have this samsara. So their awareness was constantly dwelling on the tamasic ananda of going to the past and enjoying the belongingness which is not there now, lost paradise. And that was the reason for their grief. And when we say Sarva Dukkha Vimochani, it doesn't mean that goddess mother will come in form, console you, and remove the dukkha from you. In many, many forms, she advises how to come out of the dukkha. The Shastras are there. Okay, you don't read the Shastras. The best example is sun, Surya, the greatest guru. And we all know the sun rises from the east every day and sets in west. Every rise is a birth, and every sunset is a death for the sun. As far as we are concerned at this longitude and latitude. Yes or no? But nobody is crying over sunset. You know why? Because we know that the sun who is set in the west is going to come back again with a different tithi, with a different nakshatra. Just like this Atman is going to come back in another form with another lifestyle. The Shastras say that, the Vedanta says that. We have read that. Because we don't have any belongingness to the sun, we don't cry, oh sun, you're going to set now. Nobody cries, right? In fact, Sarva Dukkha Vimochani comes in the form of sun also. I don't know how many people read Rabindranath Tagore Gitanjali, where the whole life is compared with a day.